Hi guys, it's Coach Elliott, and today we're going to be going over our first quick game play, which is called Corner. So this is Corner. We've got on the play side, the Y is running a corner, and he is aiming for the front pylon if we are outside of the 20-yard line, and he's aiming for the back pylon if we are inside the 20-yard line. The R receiver is on a snag route, so he's running a slant, and he's sitting in this zone. He's just hanging up here, he's settling up, and he's sitting in this zone where this guy would be. The tailback is on a shoot route. He's coming right to the line, and he's running right along the line. We're going to make that linebacker make a decision between guarding one of those two. Pre-snap though, our pre-snap read is going to be if this backer or cornerback is playing 7+ yards off the quarterback is snapping the ball, stepping, and throwing. We call this a gift route. If they're going to give us all kinds of space to work with, we're going to make them pay, and we're going to take easy money all day. But assuming that's not there, then we go to the read side. Once the ball is snapped, the first person that the quarterback needs to look at is actually the cornerback. And we're reading what this cornerback does. If this cornerback stays down and stays up on this snag route, we're hitting the corner all day long. Because this safety, he's too far over. He can't get over. He can't get over in time. So if that corner, if you guys see quarterbacks, you see that corner sneaking up to go cover the snag, hit the corner route. If, let's say this corner doesn't go up on the snag, let's say he bails, let's say he comes back, and he plays back, then after that, we move our eyes to this inside guy lined up inside to head up of the wide receiver. And if he comes down and covers the shoot, we throw the ball to the snag right here. If he stays inside, if he just stays in the flat right here, covers that. If he's buzzing around here, quarterback throws the ball to the tailback. So it's a very simple play, and it makes it quite easy for you guys. This should be our bread and butter this year. We should be able to make a lot of yards and have a lot of success off of that. Moving on, we have our 2x2 left corner. So instead of the Y and the R running the corner and the snag, the tailback moves over to the left side on 2x2 left. The F is now running the corner. He is still aiming for the front pylon if we are outside of the 20-yard line, back pylon if we are inside the 20-yard line. The L is still running this slant and sitting in this zone where this guy was or where he is. And the tailback still has his shoot route. He's getting up to the line of scrimmage and he's running outside. Quarterbacks, it's the same read. Pre-snap, we're looking backside. Pre-snap, we're looking backside, 7+ yards, and we're taking this. So if this safety is lined up way back here, or this Sam, excuse me, and this corner are lined up way back here, we're taking the gift. You're catching the ball, you're snapping the ball, catching it, turning, and throwing the ball. We're taking that easy money all day long. If they are playing up, like they are in this picture, then that's when we read the play side. And it's the same thing with 2x2 right, it's just on the opposite side. We are reading the corner. What is the corner doing? The corner comes up, then we're going to throw the corner. The corner bails, or he's playing back, or he's playing deep. That's when you read this linebacker right here. We're reading what he's doing. He stays on the snag, quarterback throws the shoot. He comes up and guards the shoot, moves over to the flat. We throw the snag. Basically just replace him. Very simple play, very easy play. Moving on. Next, we have 3x1 right corner. So instead of the tailback running the shoot on this one, the F moves over, and he now runs the shoot. Y still has the corner, R still has the snag. Pre-snap read, the quarterback is looking for this 4-step stick. If this corner is playing 7+ yards off, the quarterback is snapping the ball, stepping, and throwing the 4-step stick all day, every day. We're going to take those free yards until they take them away. Otherwise, it's the same read. Post-snap, same read. If the corner stays down or he comes inside with this snag, we're throwing the corner all day long. Throw the corner. Corner's aiming for the front pylon if we're outside the 20, back pylon if we're inside the 20. Let's say this corner bails and he takes away the corner. Then we're reading the man head up to inside the Y. If he comes down hard, goes down into the flat, we're throwing the snag. We're just going to replace him. If, for some reason, he's just going to settle up right here and kind of buzz around right here, we're going to throw the shoot. Let's say you get a heavy blitz. Fix my pen here. Let's say we get a heavy blitz. We get in trouble. That is when you're looking to your tailback. He is your safety net. He is your oh shoot route. It's not a shoot, but it's just a check down. So tailback, you're checking to see if you can help out with the blitz. Everybody's accounted for. Then you're spilling out to the left, and you are there as the check down. Moving on to the next formation. Moving on to our next formation, we have 3x1, 3x1 left. So for 3x1 left, the Y moves over, becomes the third receiver on 3x1, and he is now running the shoot. The L still has the snag, the F still has the corner. If we're outside the 20, he's aiming at the front pylon. If we're inside the 20, he's aiming at the back pylon. Our receiver, backside receiver, he's got his 4-step stick. Tailback has got the check down. Quarterbacks, we're taking a pre-snap read. What is the cornerback doing? Where is he at? Is he 7+ yards? 7+ yards? If yes, we're taking the gift. We're snapping the ball, stepping, and throwing. If no, then we come back over to the play side. It's the same thing with all of the other formations, guys. The corner is the first read. He's the number one. What is the corner doing? If he plays up, if he comes in on this snag, that corner is going to be there. That corner out is going to be there all day long. And this will be our bread and butter all season because it's so hard to guard. It's a very simple play. It's a good throw. And it's going to be money, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to be a lot of fun to run this play. But let's say this corner starts to bail, and we're burning after we've been burning them all day. The corner's going to come out. Then we read this linebacker. What does he do? If he stays up on the snag, if he's buzzing around here on the snag, throw the shoot. If he comes down here, guards the shoot, we're replacing him. Throw the snag. If we get in trouble, there's a heavy blitz, anything like that, you've got your check down. Moving on to 2x1 right. So for 2x1, the F is going to come down. 2x1 right, the F is going to come down and become our second back, and he's got the check down. The L receiver, he still has his 4-step stick on the backside. Tailback has the shoot. Y has the corner, aiming for the front pylon outside the 20, back pylon on inside the 20. R has the snag route. So, same read as always. What is this cornerback doing pre-snap? If the cornerback is playing too far off, he's playing 7+ yards, we're taking the gift. I'm telling you guys, it won't take too long before those corners start moving up. If they play back right away, they will be moving up very early because they will get tired of giving us free yards. But let's say they've learned their lesson and they're playing up now. Same deal. Same deal with every other formation. If the corner stays in on the snag, we're throwing the corner. If the corner bails and covers this, then we're reading head up to inside man. What is he doing? Does he come out to the flat and guard the shoot? Well, if he does that, we're going to throw the snag. If he stays put and guards the snag, let's just say he stays put, then we're going to throw the shoot. We can't be wrong on this play, guys. They've got 2 guys covering 3 formations. It's a bad deal for them. If they bring pressure, let's say they bring the house, they're blitzing hard, we've got the F on the check down. Moving on to the last formation, we have 2x1 left. So for 2x1 left, the Y comes in, becomes the second back. The L and the F, they're running the play sides. The L has the snag. The F has the corner. Again, front pylon outside the 20, back pylon inside the 20. Quarterback's got the reads. He's taking a look. If the corner's 7+ yards, he's going to plug it right to the R receiver on his 4-step stick. If not, then we do our read. After we snap the ball, what does the corner do? He comes up and plays the snag. We throw the corner. If he comes back, he bails and takes away that corner, then we read man head up to inside. If he stays put on the snag, quarterback throws the shoot. If he comes out to the flat, we replace him with the snag. If we get in trouble, quarterback gets under pressure, we are throwing the ball to the Y receiver on the check down. It's a very simple play, guys. We're not going to ask you guys to do much, but this simple play will gain us a lot of yards this year. I'm real excited for you guys to run it, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below or just ask me at practice, and feel free to watch these videos multiple times and rewind it, pause it if you need to, and try and learn all the positions that you can, because the more positions you know, the easier it is for us to get you on the field. Catch you next time, guys.